Ladies and gentlemen, Big Four Boys, episode 48. Alec, do you know who I'm going to say?
No.
Torrey Hunter, the Twins
Oh, yeah. Who
outfielder,
doesn't know Torrey Hunter?
old bald head ass. Yeah, I was researching. We always have to research for these late 40s numbers. It's like who has this? Like there's
I,
no NBA player with number 48, I don't think. But
I feel like after the 30s, the NBA players like list goes like down to like zero, right? Like the really good NBA players over like what 40, 41 after my boy Dirk. Who is there? Is there anyone? 99. I
I
feel like
think
there was a really good number
43 was Kendrick Perkins, but he's not a good player. So there's
99.
I think 50, I think Eddie House was number
Oh,
50.
Eddie House.
Maybe I
Oh,
might be way off on that. There's a couple in the 50s, I think.
yeah, Eddie House.
Yeah, so big stars. But uh Torrey Hunter, he used to rob a bunch of home runs on the Twins. I know you watch a ton of regular season baseball every night.
Don't you?
So I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
I
he's a
do.
thief.
Yeah, thief, Robin. All right. Dude, so we got a fully loaded ep for the folks. We're excited to be recording here on this Friday morning. The NBA, I felt like all the NBA news had kind of died down. I never really know where we're at in the off season. I was like, oh, the Lakers are keeping Russ, then people aren't really making moves. The Blazers are going to be last place. And then all of a sudden we get hit with this Donovan Mitchell to the Cavs news. Do you have any reaction to this? I hate Donovan Mitchell. I hate the Cavaliers. So I just was like, I'll ignore this. But I figured maybe you would have a take.
I think the Cavs got robbed.
Yeah.
I think the Cavs got robbed, my man.
Yeah.
They sent a ton to the Jazz for this Donovan Mitchell guy. I mean, the Timberwolves got robbed by for the with the Rudy Gobert trade, and these guys got robbed the Donovan Mitchell trade because they traded like a literal mini Donovan Mitchell back to them in Colin Sexton. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they
Yeah.
traded Colin Sexton, this other kid that we don't know, the 13th pick in the draft. Laurie Markkinen, who's probably garbage. You know what I mean? Like not probably, but
He's had flashes. He
he's had
blocked
flashes.
Steph one time, but yeah, he's somewhat
He's
attractive.
a filler. He's a filler, but he's young, but he's still a filler. Like a filler contract is what I think. Um, and then they sent 5 picks for freaking Donovan Mitchell. And I don't even know if Donovan Mitchell is that good. He's like six
No.
three, doesn't play defense, doesn't hit the three that well. Like he hits it, but like he's too ball dominant. I don't know, man. I
He's
don't
such a
know.
he's such a volume guy. He shoots a ton. He's one of those cocky guys who tweets a lot. I know that I've ranted about John Morant tweeting everything. He's like, "Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
ate cereal today," and it's like, I don't know. That shit just annoys.
He's one of those tweeters, man.
Yeah. I don't know why that bugs me. It's like if you're a good player, then do whatever you want, but he's not that good. Um, yeah. So
I don't think I don't think he's that good. I think there was a lot of hype around him his first 2 seasons.
yeah, like that playoff series where they beat, was it OKC with Russ?
Yeah. How old is he, by the way? Is he 26?
25, 26, I think.
Yeah, okay. So he's turning 26 in September. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I think what we all thought was he came into the league, I think, a bit older. He came into the league not 18 or 19. He came into the league, I think, when he was like 20, 21.
Hmm.
And yeah, so when he came off and he like his rookie season, he was playing well. The problem was he was an older rookie, if that makes sense. And older rookies tend to do well as rookies, just because they are more mature, they have more experience in the college game, whatever, their bodies are more developed.
Yeah.
And we might have confused that with, oh, this guy's going to be great. Like Kyle Kuzma, I remember had like a really good rookie year too, because he was
Yeah.
like 22 when he came
Yeah.
into the
He
league.
played all 4 years and everything. Yeah. Those
Yeah,
developed guys, you're just like, give me a Giannis who's like 18 and doesn't have pubes and like,
it's
maybe eventually he'll be a freak.
it's different if like an 18-year-old rookie was putting up those numbers, but I feel like when Donovan Mitchell came into the league, that's whatever we saw is what we got. I haven't really seen any significant improvements in his game.
Yeah,
Um, I don't think, like I don't know. I don't really see anything special. Like he hasn't really grown
yeah.
from that rookie year. He's
Has he
my
grown as a maybe a Twitter user? Like he's
probably,
probably
yeah.
gained following. That's relevant for a team to win, right?
He has gotten a pretty big. Oh, yeah, damn, man. He has a nice Twitter following. Look at this guy.
Well, that's what they do it for.
Yeah,
Um,
but look at this guy. Look, can I give you the guy's stats from his rookie year?
oh, I thought you were gonna give me his Twitter stats.
Let me
Yeah,
give you his
give me
NBA stats.
basketball. I feel like that's more important.
All right. He joined the league, I think, 5 years ago. One,
Yeah.
two, three, four, five. So yeah, he joined when he was 21. Um, and his rookie year, he put up 20 points, 21 points essentially, 43.7 field goal percentage, 34% from the 3-point line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals. Okay, his last season with the Jazz, you want to hear it?
Yes.
26 points. All right. 44% field goal percentage, 35% 3-point percentage, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.5 steals. And the extra 6 points is just an equation of he's getting more touches because he's the star now. He's not just a rookie guy. But
Yeah.
everything is pretty much the same. He's averaging the same steals, rebounds, assists, same. Shooting
Yeah.
percentages have not improved. Like they're literally the same. It's just I don't know, man. He's just the same guy, and he hasn't
Yeah.
really improved.
Do you think
But
he'd be better if he was a Nike athlete instead of Adidas?
is he an Adidas athlete?
I believe so.
That's why I haven't heard of his shoes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Maybe Nike would have hooked the guy up.
I feel like
Maybe.
everyone gets a shoe deal now. Like Kyle Kuzma, maybe he doesn't have a shoe, but he got signed to Puma.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess they get it because Puma wants him to wear Puma shoes, and
Yeah.
that means. By the way, is anyone buying Puma shoes because Kyle Kuzma wears them?
No, I think they're
What's
avoiding it.
that deal? Yeah.
It's like when Joe Montana had a Skechers deal. Do you remember that? Maybe we've talked about that on here, but that is the most random thing to me. Just this legendary QB, probably too old. He has arthritis. He can't tie shoes, so he's using the Velcro, and that's what they're promoting. But I have never thought to buy Skechers.
Dude, it makes no sense to me. I mean, I'm not like I don't get why some of these guys get shoe deals. If they're like the fifth guy on the bench, their shoe deal like better be like $100,000 because I don't who cares what shoe
Yeah.
Andre freaking Drummond is wearing?
And also these companies I feel like aren't going to put much time and effort into their shoe. Like they're putting a ton of effort into LeBrons. They're like, we got to make
Hmm.
new ones every year. We got to make the KDs are super nice. I've never owned them, but they look really nice. I loved the Kobe's back in the day.
Oh my God, Kobe's were the nicest to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Kyrie, I think, is losing his shoes. I think they're not gonna make any Kyrie's anymore.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he has those.
He had his own shoes, which is kind of crazy that he had his own shoes. But I think he's losing his shoe line.
Damn.
Because who the hell is buying Kyrie's? The guy doesn't even play.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So do you
You
think the
can only
Cavs are
buy
better
them
now?
if you're unvaxxed. What was that?
Do you think the Cavs are better now?
No.
You didn't understand. I mean, last year they didn't have Colin Sexton for the season because he was injured. I
Yeah.
literally think it's just like, oh, if Colin Sexton was healthy this season.
They didn't give up
Just
Garland, right? They still have.
nah, they kept Garland because they think Garland's the better one between Sexton and him. I tend to agree with that
I
because
agree with that.
Garland passes well, shoots well. He's better. But I really think, man, Sexton and Mitchell, I don't really see a significant difference, man.
Yeah,
And instead, the freaking Cavs gave 5 picks and 2 rotation players to
yeah,
get basically the same guy who's maybe a little more healthy because Colin Sexton last season had a torn meniscus and played only 10 games. That's about it.
yeah. I don't know if it's a thing where because we're now the same age as some of these guys, where I'm just like,
It's weird, yeah.
I don't see them as huge stars. Like if you were to tell me that like Steph Curry would get big money when he was younger, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Or you have some of these other guys who were coming up, but I don't know what it is. I'm just like Donovan Mitchell. I don't
Mhm.
see the max money appeal. And I don't know if that's because, like, we could have been classmates or what, but
That is weird.
these younger dudes, I don't really see it. I think Luca deserves whatever he gets, but a lot of these guys, I don't know.
Well, apparently, by the way, the deals they're signing now are going to be like that. They're saying that in like a year or two, they're going to be like bargains because the NBA cap is about to go up because
Mm,
they're redoing all the TV contracts,
yeah.
and they're all saying that the team's caps or whatever are going to like double essentially. And now that you sign someone for 50 million a year, that's going to be like a bargain as
Yeah.
opposed to like because then the max they're saying could be like almost 80.
Yeah.
So 50 million a year is apparently a bargain.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, man, that's
Why
outrageous.
didn't why didn't we just play in the NBA? Like, why did we choose accounting?
Yeah, I don't know, man. We had both had the choice. I remember we had D1 scholarships too. You at Oregon, me at UCLA, but we um
Yeah.
we said we got to focus on our,
Yeah. Our
accounting.
auditing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're like, PwC is too good to pass up.
Yeah. We don't want to be Hall of Famers. We're on the partner path. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at this NFL sketch. The fall time I enjoy. I was explaining this to a coworker the other day. I was like, I would debate. I like the fall just as much as summer, if not more, just because you get the sports back every weekend. Um, and your gooch isn't sweating and all that because the fall, the weather's a bit nicer. But
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Do
Um,
I?
but I am excited for football, college football to be back on, NFL. Um, yeah, dude, and your Rams, like they might
My Rams, your Rams.
oh yeah,
They're
dog.
Drew's Rams. Does Drew have a team?
Oh yeah, you're a Cowboys fan. I always forget that.
Wait,
That
does
is
Drew have
not
a team?
relevant.
Or does
He's
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 like
a
neutral?
he's Rams. I
He
think
supports all 32 teams equally.
yeah, he's like Rob Lowe with that NFL hat. Have you ever see that photo of Rob Lowe just in the stands with a NFL logo hat? Like, I support the league. He just
That's
that
true. That's
specific
true.
game.
He goes to a Rams Chargers game. He's like in the middle.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm just here to watch a good game.
The only thing he's passionate about is like the Clippers. That's like the only thing he's taking like a hard stance on. But even still, he still can't say like, oh, the Clippers are gonna win this or the Clippers are the best team.
Hmm.
Let's bring him on. Let's bring him on.
Yeah, we'll call him up and he can, sit there and talk about how great PwC was.
Yeah, PwC is great, man. It is great.
Yeah, nothing but kind words for the partners who let me go. Yeah, oh, dude, but I don't know if I want to get into this story now or if we want to talk about sports shit. I don't know how long we've been recording, maybe like 10 minutes.
all right, let's finish up like the sports talk and then we'll get into the stories.
Yeah, yeah,
We What do we have? College football starts tomorrow.
yeah.
You gonna go to any college games this season?
I want to. I'm gonna try to go to at least one game. Uh,
You'll go to like a Ducks game or like what's a good game for you to watch? The Ducks playing who? What's their schedule?
That's a good cue. I mean, they have a huge game this weekend, but it's at Georgia.
Oh man, why do they have that on their schedule, by the way? What's the point?
I think they just want to lose a game.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, I don't get it.
I'm trying to see here. I mean, there's a bunch of
Who,
Pac-12 ones that could be all right. We always lose to one of these teams. Like Stanford, I bet you we lose to, even though they're not ranked and we are.
dude, wait, why are you guys ranked 11
Because we're
preseason race?
yeah, I think we have favoritism. Like we give the college board Nike gear or something.
Got it. Yeah. And then
Dude,
you guys lose the first few
you should
games and
come up for the UCLA game. It's at Oregon.
yeah, but Chip Kelly's return.
Yeah, you should come. They'll let us do a podcast on the field probably.
Will they? Yeah, they
Could you
should.
imagine a halftime show where they're like, and ladies and gentlemen, now your halftime show, the Big Four Boys live podcast. What would happen? Everyone would just be like, what the fuck is this?
Dude, they'd be going crazy. I,
And
I know our boys Will and Garrett would come through.
yeah, we just start riffing. And they're like, who are these idiots?
The problem is we don't know who's playing.
Yeah, I
Who's
know.
Oregon's QB is good.
Yeah, we
No,
just
I
do
don't.
very broad stuff. We're like, yep, that receiver, the one with the long arms, he did well. He's doing okay.
The one with the green helmet threw a great ball.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Uh, oh wait, okay. I'm looking at USC schedule. We're playing some tough competition, my man. No, we're only playing. Okay, Utah apparently is ranked 7 preseason wise.
Jesus.
How is that possible?
Oh yeah. We play them too in November.
And Notre Dame is ranked 5 preseason wise. Wow.
They're always overrated.
Wow, I can't fucking believe that. Dude, wow. Look at I'm looking at the rankings right now. Hmm. Why is Oklahoma so high? Lincoln Riley's gone.
Oh gosh. How funny is it that Spencer Rattler transferred and then Caleb Williams transferred as well? He went to USC, right?
One of
Caleb.
them came to USC with Lincoln Riley.
Yeah, Caleb Williams did, right? The freshman who took over for Rattler.
Dude, you're asking me like I know. That's our boy Jake's
That's your
department.
team.
That's our boy Jake's department. Where's Iowa on this list? Iowa's not ranked.
Oh God. Yeah, guess not.
Jeez Louise.
What a
Huh.
disaster.
So do you think Oregon makes the playoffs this season?
Uh I'm
No.
just going off history, no.
Yeah.
Like we're ranked 11, that means we're probably should be unranked. Like that's how it goes. I think I think we just get some sort of bias. Our uniforms are nice. I also like to be skeptical. Like I like to go in and say we're gonna suck, and then maybe we won't. But I feel like
Yeah, I hate when there's like, people think that your team is good. You don't have that chip on your shoulder.
yeah, that's the funniest fucking thing to me. And I remember last year it was hilarious. Oregon, I forget who they played week 1, but they played horribly. They barely beat some unranked team. I forget who it was. And all these Ohio State teams were like, we're gonna blow you out next week. You guys fucking suck. You barely beat this unranked team. And then we beat Ohio State, and I just started retweeting a bunch of people's week old tweets that were like saying, Ohio. I was retweeting a bunch of Ohio State fans who were like, "We're gonna kill you," and no, they ate their words. You should never be cocky. You should
Well,
never.
your first week you lost to Auburn, it looks like. Or was that 2019?
That was a year before. Yeah.
Dude, why does Google not have 2021? Interesting. Yeah, I feel like
Oh,
this. Oh.
really?
Wow, you guys were good in 2019 too, man. You guys are always up there.
We're always okay. Yeah, we that was the year we won the Rose Bowl. But yeah, you're right. I'm looking as well. They don't have 2021. Um, Probably for the best, but
But you guys were good last year. You guys are always pretty good.
always in the mix. I don't know.
But
USC, I feel like you guys are always, you should be
no, we're
way better.
never in the for the past 5 years, we've never been in the
That's
mix,
what I was
man.
gonna say. I feel like you got the cool uniforms, you got the Reggie Bush cheating history and all the scandals. Like you should be good, but no one wants to live in LA is the problem.
No, our coach sucks. We actually get the best like recruiting class like year after year, not the best, maybe like the top 5 recruiting class. And every year in the preseason, they rank us like somewhere in the top 10. And then we win like week 1 against like a shitty team. And then after that, we lose to like a Stanford. And then they're like, oh man,
I saw that Caden Slovic,
that
the
was our old QB.
yeah, he's on Pitt now. I saw some quote that said he's the guy to look out for. Why is he not on the Trojans?
I guess because we got the other guy.
Huh. Yeah, it's weird. You can just leave now. You
Yeah,
don't have to
it's like a
wait.
free agency. Yeah, free
Yeah,
agency. Like
you
you
can just
transfer
get
out.
out. And I think these guys, they want the best education. So they're like, I'm gonna leave for better classes.
Pitt is better than USC for
There's
sure
a
in
better
education wise.
engineering program at
Yeah.
Pitt.
Or a
Um,
better accounting program,
yeah, I would say so.
potentially. Can we recruit one of these guys as an accountant?
We could imagine if we got Caden on the pod.
Should we? We could probably get
Yeah,
him.
yeah, we could.
If we wanted to, that is.
Big Four boys. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, speaking of the big four, I'm back at UI, man.
Yeah, tell us about that. 'Cause that's
It's just the contract gig.
yeah. How did you even who did you reach out to for
I
that?
reached out to the old guy who recruited me,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, I'm gonna be at law school. Second year's not important. I already, secured my job after law school.
Yeah.
Is there any work for me? And he's like, okay, let me set you up with my contractor guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm not full time. And the contractor guy was like, yeah, sure, there's like an internal project if you're interested. And did it like I met with the executive director and stuff like that. And it's just like, yeah, okay.
Damn. So how many hours a week is this? Like, what does this look like?
It's my first week, so I don't know. It depends on like what my schedule is like. The director is like really cool. She like knows about my like law school classes, and she's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you do that, and then like whenever you have the time, like let's say at night or something, do the work or whatever, which is cool.
Damn, dude, you are a fucking grinder. Like that dating app I use. Like you just do
Are you
grinding
still
away.
on that, man? I thought you got a boyfriend.
Yeah, well, we go back and forth.
On and off.
We're poly. Yeah, so you gotta have that third. But dude,
You guys had a
fucking,
lot of fun.
that's that's fun, man. So you're doing school, and then you're like, all right, at night I'm a big four boy.
Yeah, dude, I needed to do it for the pod because you know what, man, our numbers were dipping because they're like these guys are not big four boys
Yeah, we're
anymore.
not legitimate. Yeah,
Yeah, so I needed to add legitimacy. And honestly, 99% of the reason why I went back to UI was because of this pod.
yeah. I think Garrett motivated you. I think some of those comments left where they're like, you guys need to explain inventory and all this. Those early episodes where we had some dude ripping us to shreds in the comments, it got to you, and you're like,
Yeah,
I got to get my act together.
dude, and I'm also taking an accounting class in law school just so
Whoa,
I could brush up on my accounting knowledge.
nice. That's
No,
fun.
I'm taking it because I'm like, if I fail that class, then I'm like, I'm a
Yeah.
moron.
They're like, this guy was in the big four. He got an F.
Yeah, dude, it would be bad. The professor does not know that I have a CPA as of right now. So that's good.
Yeah. Damn, Brody. Well, that's fun. You're back working, and it's flexible too, which is good. It's
Yeah.
not like 50 hours, and then you got to.
No, 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 because it's an internal project, man.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with like audit or clients. It's actually
Mhm.
our client is EY. So what we're doing is is much chiller than a regular Big Four job.
Yeah.
So it's like no busy season and stuff.
Yeah. Are you like taking care of like the employees who are suicidal and all that?
Yeah,
I'm
we
sure
have like a
there's a lot of
suicidal hotline. Yeah, exactly.
yes.
Yeah, and I'm the first voice they hear. They don't call the national hotline. They call the EY hotline. And,
That's a sketch right there. You do like a big four suicide hotline or like an investment banking
yeah.
suicide hotline. It just keeps ringing
Dude, you should do that for your
nonstop.
boy cousin Eddie.
Yeah, it's
He
nonstop.
should
Yeah,
he should do it.
I'll talk with cousin and see if he wants to do it. That is a funny one. I don't think you can do anything suicide related on TikTok. You can on YouTube. YouTube doesn't give a fuck, but like there's this funny guy I followed, Trey Rags. He had a bunch of those like suicide hotline joke videos. He got banned. Like they're
Wait,
just like, you
really?
can't do this. Yeah, which is like,
Dude, I haven't looked at your TikTok in a while. I'm gonna check it right now.
yeah.
I haven't seen. By the way, my boy cousin Eddie 503 on TikTok. Follow him, please.
Yes, please. I uploaded a video like 30 minutes ago or like an hour ago. So I don't know how
Cousin
that's
Eddie.
doing. But the video I posted before that did pretty well.
Jeez Louise, man. 500K views every accounting major.
Dude, this is where my story comes in. Should I explain this now?
Yeah, you gotta explain the brainchild of this
So
500K views, dude.
So I
That's
uploaded so I uploaded this video on Monday, every accounting major. On Tuesday, or no, on Wednesday, I'm in a meeting with my boss. I'm on a Zoom call and I'm talking and I'm like mid-sentence talking about something random, and then all of a sudden I get a message from this other coworker of mine, and he says, "Your TikTok made the accounting Reddit page." And
what?
first of all, none of my coworkers know about this. Like, none of them know I make videos. I've tried to keep that a secret for forever just because I'm like, I say wild shit sometimes. I don't know if I'd get in trouble. I don't think I would because I never say anything crazy. But so this coworker of mine finds my fucking TikTok from Reddit, and
Your coworker or your boss?
coworker, so a dude I work with. I'm talking to my boss on Zoom. While I'm talking to her, I'm like mid sentence trying to explain something. I get a ping on the side of my computer that says, "Your TikTok made the accounting subreddit." And I stop mid sentence, and it's like almost like my jaw literally dropped. And I'm just like reading this thing, and my boss is like, Alex. And I'm just like, "Oh, sorry, I got a message." And then I kept talking, and before I could even message this dude back, he messages me and he's like, "I won't tell anyone, don't worry." And I'm just like, "Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. You never know what could happen." But he was like very funny. Like I liked it. I'm like, "Thank you, man. Appreciate it." And so this was on Wednesday. And every year, the company I work for, we go to this amusement park once a year. There's a company picnic. And so I met up with some coworkers, and like, you know, uh, I like talk with that coworker a bit. He's like, "Yeah, man, that was funny. Like, I'll keep it a secret and stuff." And then as we meet up with my boss, the controller on the team, other people, the controller is like, "Oh, Alex, by the way, we found your TikTok." Like
What?
the main boss, she's like, "We found your videos on Monday." I'm sure it was that same video. Like, I'm sure they all go in these like accounting forums or whatever, and
Who
they're
is on
like,
accounting Reddit?
and so like my the control, like the woman who hired me, she's like 35. She was at PwC for like 8 years. Like, she's, accomplished, whatever you have it. She's like, "Yeah, I was in bed watching your videos, just dying laughing." And I was like, "Oh, thank God." Like, I thought I was gonna get fucking like fired for them finding it. But she was like, "No, it's very funny." And so I'm like, "Okay, cool." Like, I thought I was gonna get pulled into HR or something, and they were gonna fucking like rip me a new one. But it worked out okay. Cause I figured I put this on a public platform.
You
I
knew they were gonna catch up
I
eventually.
figured it would happen eventually. Like, I don't have my real name. I think maybe I do, but like my handle isn't Alex Edmonds. My handle is like,
Dude, your real name is there, by the way. Your social security is there and your
yeah,
address. It's like you're trying for people to find you.
credit
It's like
card number.
he's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not making it private. Yeah, no shit, dude. You made it very public.
Well, that's the other thing is like, I'm the youngest person at my company by a couple years. And so I'm like, "Oh, they're not on TikTok. No one's gonna find it there."
Yeah,
But of
but dude,
course,
they could go on Instagram and they'll find the
yeah,
same schmuck.
that's true. Yeah, that's like my boss just followed me, and so I'm like,
On Twitter, I mean on TikTok or
on
Instagram.
on Instagram, and so I'm
Oh my
like, "Oh
God.
God."
Oh my God, dude, that's so awkward.
I know. And so I'm like, I made that video last night, and I'm the whole time I'm like, "Is this appropriate?" Now I'm like filtering myself, knowing that I'm being watched. Um, but
From
dude,
your boss, man. Oh
yeah.
man. I mean, there were some pretty controversial videos down there.
Oh my God, dude. One of the first, and this was the thing, is like, we went to a happy hour after the Oaks Park thing, and she was like, "So tell us, like, how did this get started? Like, how did you build this? How did you become such an incredibly attractive guy?" She said, just
She's like, "Do
kidding.
you want to go out?"
Yeah, but she's just like, "How did this happen?" And I was like, I was just making videos. One of them blew up, and she's like, "Which one was that?" And I had to lie. I had to say it was like some like I made up something. I was like, "Oh, it was some job interview video." My first video that blew up was called "The Racist Teacher," and it's a video. It's a video of me saying all these like racist stereotypes, like clearly joking, but I don't think that would flatter people at work. And so I had to lie and say that that wasn't a video that did well. But holy fuck, dude. It's I know I've got some
What?
shit. I've got some shit deep in there that's not good.
Yeah. At what point do you think they'll find this pod?
Oh, that's a good cue. I mean, so they would have to do a little bit of digging. I've never put this on Instagram. I've never put this on our TikTok. I
By the way, if I search your name though, this comes up.
Does it really?
I searched my name and it came up.
Interesting.
Did you put our last names in the description?
Maybe on Spotify, not on YouTube though. I don't think I ever
It
have on.
came. Let me see. I'm gonna type it in. Apparently, Alex Edmonds is a singer,
Yeah, I know. Like some
and he's an associate attorney too.
but I'm sure they might find it. I mean, they would have to like go to my YouTube, my comedy YouTube and find it from there.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. Oh, you can't see.
Can't even see it.
Yeah, yeah. It's on Spotify. It says Big Four Boys, Alec Kelsey and Alex Edmonds discuss the highs and lows of public accounting.
Nice.
And then we're on this website, pca.st.
Oh,
And
weird.
oh, dude, this is kind of cool. When you type my name in, interesting. That's pretty interesting. Something else pops up, huh?
Yeah, isn't it funny what's out there on the internet? I mean, I've tarnished my reputation. Like, dude, I've had just such a weird mental week where like one of my childhood friends, him and his
Passed away.
mom, what? No,
Passed away.
no, no,
Thank God.
no, nothing sad like that. But like him and his mom both followed me. Like his mom followed my account, and I'm like, I don't know if I want parents fucking seeing this shit that I'm doing.
Did she follow you separately from him, or
Yeah.
like randomly?
No, they followed. I'm sure they like
So
talked
why does the
about
mom
it.
have TikTok, by the way?
This was on Instagram, but I don't know. It's like
Why does the mom have Instagram?
that's true. She's like 50 something. I know.
They should have an age limit on that
I
stuff.
was making fun of my coworkers, like my boss. She's like 35 and she has Instagram. I'm like, what are you doing? Uh, but that's just what people do now. Facebook
Dude,
is a
Instagram's gonna have a problem pretty soon because they're gonna be like Facebook because they're gonna be attracting older and older people.
yeah,
And once you get enough old people, the platform doesn't become cool and people have to go to the next platform.
yeah,
Instagram hasn't hit that yet. Like old people still haven't joined up. And I think Facebook is doing that on purpose because they know once the old people come, the young people will go, and the
yeah,
money is with the young people.
yeah. Yeah, I feel like TikTok is the thing. Like that's what young people are
I
on.
hate TikTok,
Instagram
man.
a little bit, but yeah, I just feel like that's what it is. Dude, I was at my gym the other day and my gym is really close to this high school and there were a bunch of high school kids like sitting in this there's like this snack thing at my gym. They got like smoothies and shit. And there were a bunch of high school kids sitting around a table and I just heard them using like TikTok lingo.
Like what?
Seriously. Like they were just like, "Oh, this girl, she's a fucking baddie, dude." And they were like, "Dude, this guy, he's got no game. He's got no
Is
riz."
that TikTok lingo?
Well, there's this term Riz, which I've only seen on TikTok, which
What
basically
is
means,
Riz?
it means like can you flirt well, which I had never heard it. I saw it on like one TikTok, and I'm hearing this kid use it in real life.
I'm gonna have to Google Urban Dictionary.
There's
Riz.
all these fucking terms. I see. I couldn't even articulate half of them because I'm like, I don't know what these dudes are saying.
It's been around since the summer of 2021. No way.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm checking out
but
New
now
York
we're
City.
but now we're the old heads who are like, what are these kids saying?
Okay, so apparently this was created by a Twitch streamer named Kai Cenat.
Hmm.
Yo, I saw that you were talking to that girl Rachel over there. Did you get her number? Indeed, you know me, I got mad Riz.
Do you think people get royalties for coming up with terms like this?
I
This
guess.
dude
I
should
get.
get money.
So what's this guy Kai Cenat? It looks like he's most famous for this thing, this word Riz.
I mean, that's huge. If you can come up with a new term, then you should be, in the.
But I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know why it was his last name Riswald or something. Like, where do you even come up?
Kai Cenat?
Yeah, what? I don't know. That's all foreign to me.
Dude,
Riz.
there's actually, you know what, man? Oh man, I would like to share this on the pod, but I don't think I can.
Oh, you
And
have
then,
something?
you know how I do taxes?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I'll say. I recently acquired a client who's a very famous porn star.
Really? One of
Yes,
yours?
one of my tax clients. Yeah,
Yeah. Tell me off the air.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah. Holy
that
fuck,
that
dude.
yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, we're men. We love pornography. That's crazy. Have you watched his work? Are you a fan of what he has done?
It's not a he for the folks at home.
Oh, actually,
No, so you probably won't know this person.
you're watching women. That's cool.
You won't know this person.
Have you met this person in person, or is just
Not yet. Not yet.
email? Not
Yeah,
yet.
over phone, text stuff.
Damn, dude. So your firm is getting massive if you have celebrities and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's the big four boys, man.
You should have him or her give a shout out on their Insta and be like, this guy, Alec, he will fuck your taxes up. He'll fuck them up like I fuck men or whatever,
Is that
something clever.
something thought? Shouldn't that be my compensation?
Yeah, I would do that. The
Is
marketing. The
just
marketing
market?
is worth millions. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think this person is like 4 million followers.
Holy shit. This big person, big time. Um, Yeah, I was gonna say the goal is we should become travel influencers and we just go to hotels and we're like, hey, we'll say we had a nice time, give us a free room and
Yeah.
breakfast.
Who pays for the flights though?
Yeah, that's a good cue. I feel like you'd have to pay for that. Or then you do it to the airline. You're like, hey, Delta, we'll tell everyone we had a nice flight. We'll talk about how good the lounge is and all the eggs and everything, but it's gotta be free, and we'll tweet about you. Dude, I remember I don't have the details on this. I remember there was some influencer who tried to do this at a hotel. She was like, "I will post you on my Instagram for a free stay," and they're just like, "Fuck off." They just did not give a shit, which I'm so for that. That's hilarious to me that they're like, "Get the fuck out of here." I don't remember the exact details, but from what I remember, it wasn't even a big influencer.
Influencer.
It was like they maybe had like 20,000 followers or
Look at
something.
this. Look at this big shot. You know what I mean? He has like 140,000 followers.
Well,
He's
they
like,
had they
yeah.
had that on Instagram, which is way more impressive. But still, it's like
Oh,
where do you get
oh,
this ego from?
dude, did I tell you this on Instagram? You know how I had that Best of Seinfeld account?
Yeah.
And I stopped posting like because of, law school and
Yeah.
stuff, and I was just like, whatever. Um, I just checked on it this morning and I actually posted something this morning. It has like 6,000 followers almost,
Holy shit.
just out of nowhere.
maybe one of your reels or something did really well.
I
I have
don't
not
know.
posted on my Instagram in months. I should probably just put my videos
Your
on
real one or your sketch one?
my sketch one. I don't even have a real Instagram anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, you don't have one.
Yeah, which I'm happy about. I feel like I don't need to.
Dude, I got 333 subs on YouTube too, apparently.
Hell yeah,
How many subs do you have on YouTube right now? Like 1,000?
like 3,000,
Dude, fuck you. How many do we have for Big Four Boys? 30,000?
26. I try
1,000?
to, yes, 1,000. I try to pump. I'll try to put a clip on my YouTube to promote this from time to time.
So,
The video of me farting on the camera. I put that on. Did okay.
are you watching the Game of Thrones?
No,
I mean,
is there a new season?
yeah, like House of Dragon, like the new
No,
spin-off season. You're not
no.
watching it?
I never even saw Game of Thrones. Hello, dude. You're pissed.
Have
All
you
right,
seen Lord of the
ladies and
Rings?
gentlemen, big four.
Have you seen Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I saw the Hobbit. Yes.
All right, fucking end this call right now. I'm done.
Yeah, I know.
I'm done.
We got Nerd McGee over here. He's upset that I haven't Star Trek. Yeah, you're gonna do like a yeah.
Dude,
Um
if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones, there's nothing to talk about.
yeah, we gotta go. No, I've seen LOR, LOTR,
Yeah, LOTR, piece of shit. Don't forget the
Lauder,
fucking duh.
Lauder.
So you've seen Lauder?
Yeah, many years ago, but
You
yes.
didn't feel the need to rewatch it?
I might rewatch. I'm a busy guy. I've got coworkers to tell my, show TikToks to.
I'm out. I'm out, folks. I'm out.
Yeah, this will be the last episode ever of we didn't even make it to 50.
See you when I see you, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully fucking never, you piece of shit.
We got it. Let's start doing 3 episodes a week so we hit that 100.
Yeah. Why don't you do like
We can't even fit one in a week. It's always like well, does this time work? Does that it's a bitch. I can't
this
imagine.
this morning we Alex wanted to do 8 a.m. and I was like, this fucking guy. But I actually had to wake up early anyways because I had to go to the doctor. So because he texted me at 7:30 and I'm like, who in their right mind is awake this freaking early, man?
Yeah, I know. Early
Normally I wake up at
rising.
like 10 a.m., 11,
Yeah, that's the way to
12 p.m.
do it. I know. Well, you're chilling right now. You're living that college lifestyle.
Dude, you're still okay. I forget you work, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know. Employment kind of sucks. I need to get on that full-time TikTok dance thing where that's all I do.
When
I
are you
just
getting
make
on
I,
that?
I just make 800 videos a day where I'm like twirling.
Oh, by the way, remember that I said I have a friend at TikTok? Dude,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I haven't contacted this guy because he's kind of pissing me off right now.
really. What happened?
He's become such a hipster, dude. He's like at he's going to like raves every week. He's going like to the desert. Like I don't know. I feel like every day like he posts something different. And I'm like, I can't keep up with this guy. Like
Yeah.
he's one of those guys who goes into extremes. So
Yeah.
he's either extremely antisocial or extremely social. So he has his periods. But anyways, I haven't contacted him for that particular reason.
Yeah. I'll reach out to him and we'll get that
All
figured out.
right, let me know.
Cool. All right, Brody. I think I'm gonna stop the recording. Appreciate you joining, and we appreciate the fans here at BFB. We're gonna keep cooking episodes coming every week. Uh, do we ever make shirts? We probably won't, but we could. Clothing coming soon. Sex tape coming soon with Alex Client. And yes, thank you again, Big Four Boys. Signing off now.
Bye.